Yo, what's happening, you hip hoopa? So I've finally played some games with Charizard. It's never been a deck that I've been a huge fan of, and I'm still not a huge fan of it. When I play with this deck, I just kind of feel like I'd rather just be playing a straight Charizard deck or a straight Dragapult deck. And instead, it's somewhere in between, which leaves me kind of feeling like I'm lacking the better part of either deck when I'm actually playing through games. But it's not terrible. It's definitely a little bit better. Felt better than I thought it would, to be honest. Still not a huge fan of it. I think there's better ways to play Charizard. There's better ways to play Dragapult. Of course, when you mix them together, what's the advantage? And there is some advantages. So we got a 4-4-2 Dragapult, a 2-1-2 Charizard line, and we have 4 or 5 basic fires, 4 Luminous Energy in the deck. This is just a list that did well at NAIC. I just copied Ryan Antonucci 60, I believe, and I just put an air balloon in over the rescue board was the only change I made. So shout out to that group who performed very, very well with the deck at NAIC. So you got Dragapult, you got Charizard, Badoo in here to slow things down. I actually tried out Cleffa. I went back and forth between Cleffa and Badoo. I'm not sure where I'd really land. The Badoo is pretty important for when we go up against other Dragapult decks to potentially slow them down. But going up against most of the other matchups, like the Raging Bolts, the Golden Goes, stuff like that, Joltik Box, we'd much rather have Cleffa in there to be able to help us draw more aggressively on that initial turn of the game. So not sure which one I'm going to land on, to be honest, and it's possible we end up with both. But like I said, for the Dragapult mirror matches, the Badoo is really important, but I still feel like it's tough. Like going up against other Dragapult decks with this build of Dragapult specifically, they just have more Dragapult stuff in their Dragapult deck. They play 3 Dragapult. They usually play the Neo Upper Energy. Of course, we have Charizard, but getting to Charizard while they're Badooing us is tough. They play heavier bosses orders count, or they have stuff like Dusknoir to really take over tempo in the game whenever they really want to, which can be tough as well. So I do feel like that is like the flaw of this deck, if you could say that, is that we come up short against the other Dragapult builds, but we have Charizard in here, which makes our matchups against the more aggressive decks, the Raging Bolts, the Joltik Boxes, the Golden Goats better, and that's where Chi-Yu comes in specifically, is up against Raging Bolt and Golden Go. This can be a huge game changer. Mega Fire of Envy, of course, just one-hit KOs Golden Go, and then also one-hit KOs Ogerpon. Now, usually we have to work a little bit harder to chase the Ogerpon through like a counter catcher or a boss, but being able to leave a 1-prize Pokemon in our active to get a 2-prize knockout is pretty good prize trade overall, especially when we can keep our bench fairly clean of 2-prize Pokemon. Like if we just have a bunch of Dracloaks in play, plus the Charizard to initially accelerate the energy to the Chi-Yu, and then they Gust KO our Charizard, we have no more 2-prize Pokemon in play, so we can just go Gust up another Ogerpon with Chi-Yu, and then the only option for our opponent is to KO a 1-prize Pokemon on the next turn, which can be pretty cool. Fez, of course, Hawlucha and Monkey Dory in here as well. We got the Luminous in here so we can set up the Monkey Dory. Hawlucha is just so powerful with Dragapult, and definitely has come up quite a bit in the games that I played. And of course, I mean, Fez is Fez. Yeah. Arven, Ionos, 3 bosses orders, and 2 research in here as well for the supporter lineup. It is an Arven-based build. There's the 1 air balloon and only 1 team evil, so not a ton of supporters, but Arven is pretty good in rare candy decks as well, being able to pull together that piece, whether it be the rare candy or the Ultra Ball, to pull off a big turn. 4 Buddy Puffin, of course, to go alongside the Ultra Balls for the Pokemon Search. 2 counter catchers to go alongside the 3 boss. For the recovery, 1 Super Rod, 1 Night Stretcher. This is something that stood out to me immediately when playing the deck. I feel like 2 Super Rod might just be better than the Night Stretcher Super Rod split. It feels like we always are looking for Super Rod, and if Night Stretcher just was a Super Rod in a lot of situations, it would be just as good as a Night Stretcher, but we almost always want, like, the Super Rod is like a need. The Night Stretcher is like, oh, this is kind of convenient, but if it was a Super Rod, it would probably work out just as well anyways, kind of deal. One of the big strengths of this deck as well, I will mention, is the Unfair Stamp, I think. Unfair Stamp is a super powerful ace-spec card that a lot of decks currently just can't play in the deck. It doesn't feel like it's correct to play in the deck. It doesn't feel like it works very well. Like Neo Upper Energy and the other Dragapult decks is definitely superior. And most other decks out there, like Secret Box, is definitely better in Gardevoir as well. Setting up and playing the game for Gardevoir is more important than being like super disruptive. You can be disruptive at other points in the game with Iono. So yeah, Unfair Stamp, super powerful card still, definitely. And it fits really well into here. We're playing an Arven deck. That's another thing that goes with Unfair Stamp is Iono does what Unfair Stamp does eventually. So if you don't find Unfair Stamp early to respond to your opponent's first KO or maybe second KO, you start to lose a lot of value from the Unfair Stamp. But because there's 4 Arven in here, we can find the Unfair Stamp as soon as like turn 2 after our opponent takes their first KO. So that's like a big deal with Unfair Stamp as well. A lot of decks these days aren't as Arven based as they once were, even though Gardevoir still has some Arvens in there. Like I said, the Secret Box in that deck is just a little bit better. Jamming Tower is still here as the stadium. Still think it's probably the best stadium to play. Having some kind of tool disruption against Gardevoir is pretty cool, especially with more people switching back to the Bravery Charm builds of Gardevoir, and then also against Golden Go to take away their air balloons in the late game can be a pretty big deal as well, or early game, to be honest. They sometimes just don't even play an out to a stadium, so you just throw this down turn 1, It might just sit there the whole game. So yeah, overall, like I said, when I play this deck, it just kind of feels like it's in between two decks that could just be better. Even like the Arvin build of Dragapult that I had played to be like an aggressive build of Dragapult feels like it kind of does what this deck wants to do a little bit better. So I'm not sold on it. I think I might try and put some more time in with the deck, and maybe I'll come around on it a little bit more. But yeah, finally put some time with it. Did my due diligence. It's always been a deck that I've always kind of been like, no, I don't think the deck's very good. Having played with the deck right now, I think there are still better options. But with that said, let's go ahead and let's jump into some action, and I'll show y'all how it runs. Old Grimithy. Guardy. Do I just TM Evo here if it's available? I do, right? Just TM out a Dragapult. A Dracook and a Charmelon. Excuse me. Yeah, let me just TM Evo straight to a Dragapult. Melons here. Dude, I hate the idea of prizing my melon, bro. It makes me want to play 2 melons. 2 melons also sounds bad. No winning. I think we prize 0 Pokemon. Prize 1 Arvin. Prize 1 Research. Candy, 3 Ultra Ball. Prize an Ultra Ball. A 3 Luminous Energy prize. Let's get it. That's sick, man. That's so cool. How do you prevent getting stream sniped? I don't put up any. I don't put up any protocols. Precautions to prevent getting stream sniped. I always wonder if people cheat their opponents in online tournaments when they stream. They can. They possibly do. Nothing's stopping them from doing it. Bro, that's terrible, bro. You shouldn't... Don't TM me. Oh my gosh. Don't say it ain't so. TM Evo with the Mew. Pack it up, bro. You're done. It's over. It's cooked. It's chalked. My opponent's kizzing. My opponent's capping. They had to have something better, right? I mean, you'd think, you'd hope, but honestly, nope. I think I just knocked this thing out, right? It just seems kind of good. KO this little bastard. It's probably best, right? The Fez has got to be a higher value than... I mean, it's just, this KO just seems too good to not go for. Maybe I'm like, no. We're getting in there. I think just leave that last fire, though, for another Charizard to search out later. I don't even think I want to use Dragapult in this matchup, right? I just want to set up 2 Charizards, ideally. But here I have only 1 Charizard. Which is kind of sad. To be honest, it's kind of sad that I only have 1 Charizard. 2 Charizard is definitely better. I could have benched Fez there, but then Fez becomes like their initial target with Screamtail, so I don't think it's correct to bench the Fez there either. Oh, I prized Super Odd, so what did I not prize? Oh, I didn't prize an Arvin, right? I pre-balloon here. I guess I don't hate that, like, right? Like, they're in such a bad spot. The only way ballooning here would be bad is if they have Drifloon knockout. Honestly, if I get Drifloon KO'd here, that's pretty bad. But their best play on average is probably Mindbend, right? Because they have to stop me from taking prize cards. Is like Screamtail KO Dracloak a good enough play from them? Probably not, right? Wait, but wait, if I pre-balloon my active, what am I retreating into? There's nothing for me to retreat into. I guess I could have put a fire energy on my Dracloak, so if I get Luminous Dragapult, I have an attack. But then they for sure just chase my Dracloak if I put energy on Dracloak, right? That 100% becomes the target. That is interesting, though. That actually is interesting. If you're expecting Mind Bend, why put fire on Loke? I wasn't really thinking about getting Mind Bended there. But getting Mind Bended there... But if I put a fire on my Dracloak, then they're just going to kill my Dracloak. My Dracloak dies. Clef or Badoo, but yeah, I would have put energy on Loke. I think we're fine with them chasing it. The thing is, okay, if I put the energy on the Loke, they chase it. But then if they go through my Zard, I don't have that many energy left in my deck. I already discarded 2 fires. If I had all 5 fires in the deck, or even just 1 extra fire in the deck, I would have probably put the fire here. I didn't have that. I'm definitely getting mind bended here, right? But we can just Cleffa for this turn. I guess that's fine. Just go Air Balloon plus chillin'. You think Pult Nor is the best version going forward? No clue. That's my predicted one, but yeah, I don't know. I got no clue. I got no clue. You probably know better than me. You're not losing this as soon as you get the Zard set up, you're laughing? I'm not laughing. I'm concerned. Oh wait, this thing only has 70 HP. Oh wait, they'll heal it, right? Oh, they didn't heal it. I can kill it with Dragapult. That seems pretty good, right? Well, I have to get an energy, I guess, so maybe not. I'm also just fine running to Cleffa and drawing with Cleffa here, to be honest. Maybe evolving this, get out of double Dory range. I mean, I could KO this with... I think probably Chillin' is better, though. Do I let this die to double Monkey Dory? That sounds kind of bad. Oof. You take the fire, you get the Ultra Ball, evolve to Dragapult. Dragapult knock out this, because they let it sit there. I'm gonna have to go for that play and see what happens from there, to be honest. Then they Clefairy, but then I go Zard KO Clefairy. Yeah, I'm honestly down to just see how the game plays out from there. Let's do it. I'm down. I honestly don't want to get rid of Cleffa or Chi-Yu, but I also want Charmander. Counter Catcher's probably really weak at this point. Maybe Counter Catcher and Iono go, to be honest, because Cleffa and Chi-Yu are both like... Well, no, Chi-Yu's not that good anymore, right? Oh, no, I could... Do I ever Flare Bringer? Yeah, Iono's super weak, though. I'm actually probably more likely to Flare Bringer than want to use an Iono, right? Reasonable. Throwing out to Balloon here is unfair. We should have got punished. Nah. You're wrong. Okay, but I did leave myself with no draw supported here. Maybe that's incorrect. So I probably should have got rid of the Chi-Yu and kept the Iono, to be honest. No, the Iono's just always better than the Chi-Yu. I'm hyping up that Chi-Yu too much. This guy's fake at this point. Once we got the Air Balloon playoff, he's probably just fake. Just tapping in, Hilda and Pulsar. I mean, it could be okay. It doesn't seem too ridiculously good, though. Cleffa never makes sense. They can monkey it anytime you put it down. No, that's not true. If it's the difference between me playing the game or not playing the game, using Cleffa is fine. Just because they can monkey Dory it and get a prize card doesn't mean it's not correct. Yeah, keeping the Cleffa here is definitely correct. I should have got rid of Chi-Yu and kept the Iono, though. Why keeping Cleffa? In case I want to draw cards. What do you mean? Someone's got to draw cards. Like, if they KO this Pult, and then I go Zard KO, and then they go Monkey Dory my Zard. I need cards, maybe. I need cards. Also, I maybe wouldn't attack with Zard, because then I would just lose to a 2-hit. I just run to Cleffa, draw 7. Depends what their Iono count is at as well, though. What about Hilda and Neo Upper instead of Stamp? Nah, Stamp's, like, really, really good. There's like no point of playing Zard with Paul if you're just gonna play Neo Upper. There's like no point of doing that. Stamp is like a really, really good card. But no deck can play it right now. Because like Dragapult has to play Neo Upper, stuff like that. Yo, I appreciate the 5 gifted there. Team Rocket Grunt Harrison. Appreciate the support. Welcome all to the pack. Like we need that, the thing. Drifloon Clefairy? Sure. U upper is good because it means Zard can attack in 1 turn. True. But if that happens, you're at 2 prize cards and have a line to win. I mean, it just depends on the board state. Okay, so they have Drifloon KO. I didn't really think too much about this situation coming up, to be honest. I mean, I'll just Ultra Ball for Fez and draw with Fez, right? And then see what happens. Nitro Dracloak. I think I'm always Nitro for Dracloak, so I could do that first. What am I saving the Ultra Ball for? Another Dracloak, I guess? Sure. Wait, is there anything I could get out of the deck right now? Forget. Oh wait, I can Monkey Dory them. What the heck? I didn't realize I could Monkey Dory something right now. Okay. Oh man, Monkey Dory. I should have waited on the Artisan because I wanted. Well, no. I want to dig deeper here. Super Rod's pretty good. Iona will give me +3 for sure. Stretcher for Lucha. We went off boss. Stretcher for Lucha. Oh, is it in there? Oh, holy. All right, let me get this. Oh no, because I have to get Fez anyways here. Yeah, I didn't see the stretcher play. So I should have just Ultra Balled for Fez, drawn with Fez first then, I guess. So I put the Lucha back in the deck now, though? I don't think I do. I would also want to shuffle back 2 fires. So I just draw 3. Oh, no, I don't have bench space anymore. Lol. That's alright, I'll get Luminous Boss off this draw. My bad, I got the Luminous here. Give me the... No bench space? It's alright, we got Luminous. Wait, what is my best play here? I kind of want to find the Luminous Energy. I want to do the Luminous Energy thing, but I could whiff. Oh, I do have 2 prized. Shoot. Do I just like boss KO Fez? They're down 2 Night Stretcher. They still have second Guardy left, though. I could just boss KO Fez, and I have Fez double Dracloak left for draw power. That seems pretty good. I could Super Rod right now and put back Halucha double fire. This guy come up through Charmelon? It did. Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty good. I should have maybe got the... Nah, Charizard in the deck is probably better, to be honest. Hey, yo, Azul, if you're ever playing in a tournament, will it be above your head and in the stream title? No, not for you. Clip farming as usual. You know what it is. Yeah, I definitely should have played for the possibility of the Halucha play. So I should have gone hold Nitro. I should have just Ultra Ball for Fez and draw with Fez. I forgot about the Halucha play, though. Hilda is just such a low value card. It's like so okay. It's like okay. It's okay. The Hilda's like okay. I don't even know what I cut for a Hilda though in here. What would you cut for Hilda? A research? Research just seemed pretty good. Iono? Arvin? I don't even know what I'd even cut. They're taking a 100 prize turn right now. Can they? No. The most prize charges they can draw is 2, right? Oh, you're just trolling me. Alright, I own it to 1. It can't be research. There's some other good cards it could be. Fine. I think I probably shuffle the deck first because the researches are pretty good. You still have candy? Yeah, I still have 2 candy. I have both candies. I have both candies. 1 Charizard, 1 Ultra Ball. They're attacking with this guy. I could get Dragapult plus Boss and just KO this guy off the bench if they don't heal it. They haven't Monkey Doried yet. Can I cop some yellow border air balloons from you at Worlds? Sure. I'll go through my bulk and get them. I'll bring you some. If you actually want them. I don't know if you're just trolling me. I'm sure I have some. What do you push? Actually, that's a good question. What do I push? Well, if I get Candy Charizard, I can retreat the Dracloak, so I always push Dracloak, right? 1, 2... Well, no, I don't always. There's 3... Oh, shoot. No, I have 1 fire in my deck. Oh, no, then I wouldn't be able to. Oh, I actually don't know what I push then. Wait, that sucks. Do I just play for the Candy Charizard? There's a higher chance I get Candy Charizard than Boss... Actually, is that even true? I have 2 Boss left, 2 Dragapult left. I actually don't know what is higher odds. Push the Mander. All right, I'm going with Finance here. Kanzaki Finance. This first. Really Charmander and Prey? I don't know. I don't know if that's true, to be honest. 2 Candy, 1 Ultra Ball, 1 Charizard. But Dragapult Boss was like also real. Maybe this is what I get for just like not setting more energy in play, to be honest. Actually, I probably fail this and I Poffin for this thing, right? Yeah. So I draw with Fez first. Probably do. But this could get weird. Okay, now I just unfair stamp. Yeah. And hope to not draw double fire. Close. Oh wait, I have... Oh wait, what the fuck? I still have Jamming Tower left too. That doesn't change anything though. Combustion? I don't have any nitrogens left. Oh my, he's done it again, folks. I actually cheated this time. I'm not gonna lie, I actually cheated. But you'll never catch me. I could definitely have been a little bit... I don't know. I was hesitant to be aggressive with my energy. I was hesitant to be aggressive with my energy in this game because I discarded 2 fires to, like, play the game. Or I discarded 1... I discarded 1 And then I put one on a Dreepy, and then I retreated off the Dreepy. So I lost 2 energy early, so I was hesitant with my energy, but... Honestly, is 2 Super Rod just better than... This Raging Bingus? Losing Charmeleon feels so bad. That's like literally our best card in the deck is Charmeleon. I just don't know. Oh, I don't know. I mean, cooking? We probably just researched though. It feels bad, but it's not that big of a deal. Research 2 boss. 1 rare candy. Okay, all right. Now that I know I prize the other candy, now I feel a little bit worse about this. But if they're gonna like get aggressive with it, I can't be like sleeping at the wheel. Air balloon. We gotta cook. We gotta move. We gotta go. We gotta. I didn't prize any energy. Getting rid of a Charizard feels bad. Arvin is my out to candy. I want to get another Dreepy down for sure. I mean, I have a high chance of drawing into like another Arvin. Maybe it's like Zard energy. Sure, maybe it's like that. I could see that being correct. It lines up like a pretty solid Super Rod there or something. I don't know. I could bench Fez, but that gives him the 2 prize knockout. We want to avoid that. What do you think about Eevee Box in this meta? I don't have an opinion on it. I don't know how good it is. The deck has always been like okay. Yeah. The deck has always just been very okay. You miss me doing this deck at all? I mean, I've played only a couple games. From the games I played, well, I never really played the deck with Badoo that much either, so I don't really have that strong of an opinion on it, to be honest. Yeah, I really don't have that strong of an opinion. Alright, candying out the Dragapult is actually not terrible. Depending on what they do. But this is my only out to Charizard right now, is this candy, so... Until I find my Super Rod and I stretch it for the Charmelon. If I go like KO double Hoot here or something like that, that's pretty good. I just feel like we have so much to set up and Badoo is just so slow. We want to be Team Evoing pretty often as well. I don't know. You think taking for locals is lame? No. You think Armor's box is going to pop off on Worlds? No. Magnet versus Eel and Joltik. Eel's better. Speedwing KO Cleffa. Yo, the Speedwing? The Speedwing would actually be pretty decent here. Yeah. Yeah, Badoo might be better than the, what's it called? Cleffa. I just like the idea of the Cleffa, but it might not be actually worth it. Badoo's pretty chill. Pretty chill guy. Maybe they just don't have a KO this turn. I kind of want to candy my Dragapult here. I can KO Active plus KO Duskull. I feel like that sets me up pretty well for the... Oh, they... Oh, all right. My bad. They're speedwinging. Okay, I think we have to go... We want to do that play, right? Also, I'm kind of scared of this thing. So, I kind of want to KO it before they should use it. Sure, we're just going to go all in. Raging Bolt plays Duskull now. My opponent plays Duskull in Raging Bolt. Am I ever not just playing Iono here? Actually, if I got like some kind of... If I got like Halucha here, I would do that. I could combo that with Counter Catcher. Choose good for later. I ever play the counter catcher, I could like go KO Hoot Hoot, KO Duskull, or KO Hoot Hoot, KO Hoot Hoot, which would be pretty good. Even if they have a bunch of energy in play like they do. Or I could just punch Ogerpon, KO Duskull. Actually, this is weird. How do I actually approach this? Like so many things to do. I feel like taking a Hoot Hoot off the board has got to be the best play, right? This guy also has 2 retreat costs, so he might get stuck. All right, Fire Energy, 1 time. Oof, that's literally all I got, though. Alrighty, then. I could get the Red Candy off the prizes, though. Yeah, Red Candy off the prize cards is what we want for sure. We're chilling. I don't really want to see what they can do with that Duskull. Uh-oh. Might be in trouble. I cannot Charizard next turn. At all. I can Arven for Super Rod. To recover Charmeleon, Charizard, Fire. And then I can push up Chi-Yu. No, I don't even know what I push up, to be honest. I push up Charmander, and then I TM Evo out Charmeleon, I guess. You think playing Crustle Time at my locals is cringe? Maybe a little bit, yeah. Anything other than Noctowl is optimal? Well, the Noctowl does have 2 energy on it, though. Like, that does fuel... That's what I was thinking about, like, Kim with the Noctowl wouldn't be terrible. But this was... Yeah, Kim with the Active doesn't seem terrible. But they still have a lot of energy built up on the bench as well. Like, it's probably correct to move the Hoot Hoot for the future, to be honest. It's like not hard for him to get that much energy in play, to be honest. Like, they're probably KOing me no matter what, so them having 1 less Hoot Hoot going into the following turn is probably better. But who knows? Thoughts on Stunfisk? I don't know what Stunfisk does. Okay, so next turn I can go Unfair Stamp TM Evo. Oh no, but I have to get the... Never mind, I can't do that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll figure it out. You don't think Secret Box is better in Pulsar? No. You get like nothing off your Secret Box. Like, if you're going Arm for Secret Box, you could just get TM Evo. Your Stadium's not that important to rush out. Literally, Arven is basically your Secret Box. It gets you your Poffin and your thing. I guess it just doesn't get you your follow-up supporter. We have too much draw power in this deck to be needing Secret Box. If the Stadium choices, if we played more powerful Stadiums, then I could see it. But the Stadium, well, at that point we would probably switch to playing more powerful Stadiums. But Jamming Tower is so weak. No, I think it's not worth it. Keep dropping my pen. Seems bad. I want to Unfair Stamp here to just like slow down their setup, but we'll see. I want him to KO this and I can go Chi-Yu KO this plus Iono or something. Ooh, nice. Off the top. Sick. I'm down 2 Ultra Ball. I could do this, I guess. Or I could not get the Charizard. I could just take another Fire Energy instead. I don't need 2 Charizards to close out the rest of this game, right? Yeah, maybe I just go for the fire energy. Yeah, let's try that. Maybe I should have pushed a Dracloak up and TM Evo'd off a Dracloak. Possible. I don't think there's anything to get off this. Because I could have had an energy built up on a Dracloak in case I whiffed, right? Yeah, so I should have pushed Dracloak and attached to Dracloak and played it through Dracloak instead. Because then if they go chase my Charmeleon here, I can still attack with Dragapult on the next turn. Trying to Evo into Pult was best. It's not a given he can KO, and we have a... Well, I don't think I'd Evo into a Pult, but I should have put a... I should have Evo'd out the... I should have had the energy on my Dracloak there. Can I just win this turn? I have 4 prize cards left? What the heck? I got like hella plays that could be made though. I don't know, Evo with a Pult? Oh, evolve the active to a Pult and Evo with a Pult in the active. Sure, sure, sure. Yeah, I could see it. I think I just cycle first with recons. There's a Dragapult on the bottom of my deck right now, which is what I would want access to. And there's no fire energy on the bottom. I think I can go this first. I do have to KO the Duskull here, right? Because the Duskull is like, could cheese me. If I take just a 2 prize knockout, go Zard knockout, Candy, like, they could go like Candy Dust on Raging Bolt, like some ridiculous shenanigans. How would they ever do that, though? How is that even possible? But it technically is possible, right? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have shuffled the deck there. Oh, maybe I should have put energy on my Dracloak, right? So I could go Pult. Oh, can I even Pult at this point? Yeah, I definitely messed up. I should have set it up so I could have Pulted. Now... Oh, shoot. Now I don't know what I'm going to do. You don't have a Lucha Boss Fez kill... Oh, wait, true. I can just get Halucha here. Yeah, true. Okay, true. Yeah, then I have Charizard as the backup, right? Sure. Lucha. Yes. Wait. No, that's fine still. Andy. I have Luminous Energy left, right? Sure. I like want to draw 3 prize cards this turn, but for some reason I thought I had to Iono. In my head I was like, all right, I have to Iono, so I can't Arven for Halucha, but then I have to hope to hit Halucha, but then if I don't play the counter catcher now, then I don't guarantee bring up the little guy, but we can always just do this, and this works. Just getting 3 prize cards this turn should just win us the game. No more fire in deck? Yeah, but that's fine. We maybe should have split the... No, I guess I don't even need to split the energy then, right? Because they have to chase my Charizard, but then I just have boss, so it doesn't even matter. Why the 100 HP charm over the flare rail one? Honestly, I have no clue. I don't know if it makes a good... I don't know what the differences are for them in the matchups. I haven't thought about it. I started it on this game. I'm using fire energy cards on a different type of Pokemon. Is this the right way? What do you mean, Stoof? I don't know what you're asking. You just discarded Rare Candy? Yes, because they play Dusknoir. They play a 1/1/1 Dusknoir line, or probably a 1/01 with a candy. Guys, I just KO'd a Duskull. Of course they have a Rare Candy in here. How do you think they get to their Dusknoir? They're definitely not evolving it up turn after turn after turn. That's too slow. Main argument is Combustion Badoo. Sure. Get rid of maybe boss plus top deck. I guess boss plus a Dracloak wouldn't be terrible. I feel like I value the candies pretty highly though, just to be able to get to Charizard aggressively. It does depend on the matchup a little bit though, so we'll see what we're up against. What's going on? Latias start, it could be anything. Van Rody. Probably Raging Bolt. So we definitely want to keep candies. So I could get rid of like maybe Boss Dracloak to get a Charmander and then Iono or something like that. Is the best way to get trade credits? Buy codes. Would getting Dreeby with Ultra Ball be a bad play? Obviously you'd rather do that with Poffin, but getting Dracloak online sounds good to me. Getting Dreamy with Ultra Ball is fine. Wait, I don't know what you're asking though. In general? Yeah, in general, using Ultra Ball to get basic Pokemon is fine. It's not about not playing the Ultra Ball. Well, it's like partly about not playing the Ultra Ball, but all these cards are just good cards. I can probably sacrifice these two. It's a more aggressive matchup, so resources matter a little bit less. In your opinion, should someone try to learn this deck or Pult Ghosts? Probably Pult Ghosts. Oh boy. So you're saying this matchup is not good against Grim? Pulsar is unfavored against Grimmsnarl, yes. Is Grim still a top tier deck in this format? Seems like it, yeah. Probably favor the Ultra Ball higher though, right? So I do get rid of these two still. I keep the Ultra Ball back in the deck. Makes sense. Ooh, alrighty. Not going to be drawing very many cards this game with Dracloak. That's fine. Have to live with it. Arven and both candies are here. Ultra Ball's in hand. Our counter catcher's in hand. My Stretcher, Super Rod's here. What am I missing? Unfair Stamps here. Cleffa? No, Cleffa's here. Fez is here. Oh, Charmeleon? Oh, goodness. We're just not going to be setting this squad up. Why not just Iono and Prey? Because I think it's worth to discard those cards to get a basic Pokemon. You find yourself using Cleffa or mostly as fodder? I've used it a little bit. Oh, that is an insane draw. Well, like, okay. I don't have a Charmeleon. It'd be more insane if I had a Charmeleon, but now it's just kind of weak. Oh no, it's still pretty good. I can't complain too much. It's like pretty good. Charmeleon, is it here the whole time? No. It could just be a Cleffa angle, actually. I could just do this. Boy, this is going to be a weird game. Because they're just going to snipe my... If I only have one Charmander, they snipe it. Yeah, the Cleffa is probably the play for sure. Using that Dragapult doesn't feel great, but it's fine. What's this guy hit for? 140? Finding him is going to be tough, so I maybe just grab him right now. But then I get no Dreepies down. But honestly, kind of feeling it. No Charizard. We're close to Charizard though. You don't get Loke? No, because they're just going to run over me with Raging Bolt. If I don't get Charizard set up, I'm just going to lose. Yesterday, you seemed surprised at the success of Dragapult in recent tournaments despite its matchup spread. Given that, any more thought? Nope. Just skill cap and practice with the deck for those players? No clue. I mean, in online tournaments, maybe it's not a huge surprise because stuff like Typhlosion is doing well in online tournaments, so maybe Typhlosion is better than I think it is, though. What does Grim have to do against Pult Zard? You said Grim is favorite, but I feel I struggle a lot. Any tips? Set up Frostlass, stop attacking. If we just top deck Charizard here, that's all we need is a top deck Charizard. Please let me top deck Charizard one time. You like the black and white energy more than the Terra energy? I just like using whatever the newest energy is. Typhlosion seems like it's just feasting on Dango's overrepresentation in these tourney metas. Yeah, I think Typhlosion's being... I mean, there's like a lot of decks. Like, Typhlosion and Charizard are just like being overplayed and probably being over-successful based on Golden Go's popularity, which leads to Pult doing better overall. That could be part of it, but... I mean, straight Pult's a good deck. It's not like a bad deck, so... Alright, top deck Zard, one time. Played any Rivals recently? I have not, no. Feels bad, man. I didn't prize any fire energy, right? No. Oh wait, I should not bench the Dreepy. Bench the Dreepy's bad because now I can't Fez. Oh boy. That is a throw. Alright, that's alright. We're just gonna draw into it anyways. Yeah, I should have not benched Dreepy. I should have just played Iono because I'll probably draw into a Poffin or a Dreepy off it anyways. Dude, this feels so bad. I'm playing against the exact same person with the Duskull. I'm just gonna get Charizard off the Iono. I've decided. At this point, I probably just manually attach to the Chi-Yu, right? It should always be the fire. It's okay, we're gonna get Charizard anyways. I should not have benched the Dreepy though. Oh wait, I got access to the extra bench space though, which is actually insane. I can draw with Fez as well. Sure, sure. Everybody get in here. Oh my. Hit him, Chi-Yu. Alright, pretty insane draw. Yeah, I definitely should have not. It's alright though. We're doing okay though. Got our Charmelon and a Dreep. 2 Dracloaks still prized, bro. I'm so unlucky. Actually insane. They can do a 3 prize turn though still. I mean, if they get a 2 prize knockout this turn, They can do a 3-prize turn on the next turn. So we'll see how this turn goes for them. Yeah, we'll see how this turn goes for them overall. The matchups I would want to play against with this deck to actually like really feel out how good I think it is would be other Dragapult decks. I feel like this deck just gets stomped against the other Dragapult builds, but that might be less relevant like right now as opposed to previous formats. And then Golden Go, which I know we have like Chi-Yu and stuff for Golden Go, but I still want to like play the matchup. Because this deck is like not that fast. This deck is like super slow. Honestly, playing this deck, I just want more Charizard stuff. I just wish I had more Charizard stuff in here. But the more you go into Charizard, the worse your Pult matchup gets. Like if we just eventually become Pult, or if we just eventually become Charizard Pidgeot and we just cut all the Dragapult stuff, then our matchup just sucks against other Dragapult decks. Like right now, it seems like it's probably, we can probably beat some of the Dragapult decks, but I don't know. Like our win percentage maybe isn't terrible, I guess what I mean to say. You playing Secret Box? No, no Secret Box. Do you want to play right now? Play Pult or straight Pult? No, I should get some more just neutral games in with the deck first. But I'll be definitely down in the future, possibly. I saw Typhlosion Dango deck. Player one of locals. What do you think of that combination? It's bad. Oh shoot, they're going with the Dusknoir right now. Is that even good or is that bad? Wait, I guess they might not use it right now. They could use it right now though. Dude, they got some cards over there. What the heck? Are they cooking? Would Zard Ghost not be really good? Well, that's like a different, yeah, the Zard Ghost could still be good as well. You're talking about like just like the Charizard with like a lot of Dusknoir? Was the Ghost even 4 in that ball list? This right here, just to use it. That's it. You're seeing it. You're witnessing it. If it's just a 2/2 prize trade, then you just get a free prize card by using Dusknoir. Or if your opponent is playing a 2/2 prize trade into you, and you took the first odd prize card, Dusknoir can even up the prize trade for you. Also, they could play Briar, I guess. That would be cringe. Now, I mean, I just go boss KO this guy, right? With Charizard. Do I actually ever do that? I almost don't want to do that, right? One Drac looking deck. Let me just draw 3. Oh, the stamp is cringe here. The fact that I drew it is cringe. It's just always boss this guy, right? Actually, is that true? Is it ever boss Fez? What is my win con? Charizard or Dragapult, right? So I need to like attach here. No, their lightning energy could be stuck here, actually. Maybe they don't have a lightning for this, so maybe it can't take the knockout. So that means this thing's the only thing that can take the knockout. Oh, so also take away their owls as well. Alright, sure. I'll take out the pawn. I have one basic fire left. But attaching to this thing's got to be better, right? And I should just hold this so I don't get cheesed. Yeah. They are in cheese territory where they could just be like, fuck it, bring up something, try and trap it, snipe around it. I could get bodied by that. Seems fine. Yeah, sure. I just need to get this guy set up so I can win through this, so I don't have to find Charizard. Do I even have a Dragapult left in the deck? Oh, shoot, I don't. Holy smokes. Maybe that didn't make a difference then. I have Nitriture left? I don't. Oh, maybe that doesn't make a huge difference then. Yeah, maybe I messed up. I guess it lets me win in a different way, though. Yeah, sure. Seems fine. So off the prizes here, I want... My fire's in my hand, which kind of sucks. I want Dracloaks, I think. Actually, no, the Charizard's still good. Okay. Dracloak Arven. Okay, so they can't... Well, no, this is important I do this because otherwise I can go Dusknoir, KO Charmeleon, plus KO active, and I have nothing. So this thing is important to have set up. Super important to have set up. Is the 100 HP Charmeleon just for grid matchup? It stops Baby Bolt as well. Baby Bolt with 3 energy, turn 2 going first, doesn't KO it. Oh, I also took away their areas here. I didn't even realize I was doing that. I keep having to discard so many of my like good cards, like energy and Pokemon in the early game, which is like really annoying. I have to keep... Oh, shoot, I'm out of Ultra Ball. Oh, my... Ooh. How do I play this actually then? I actually don't know the best way to play this then. How many processors does your opponent have left? Right side of the screen. Wait, Skydeer, you definitely know that. You've heard that before. You've asked this question before. I don't believe you haven't asked that question before. Okay, well now they got rid of that. But now I just have to go for the Charizard. Charizard. Okay, cool. Game over. I do not believe you do not know the answer to that question. You're covering it? I am on the left side of the screen. On the right side of the screen, there's a number in a red box. Oh shoot, Iono? Will there be open qualifier spots in your next invitational? Yes, there will be. So do you think Radiant or Prison Pokemon are healthy for the game? I don't know. I don't care. I don't think about those things. Don't know, don't care, don't think. Repeat. I just play with the cards that they give us. If the game feels good, game feels good. If the game feels bad, game feels bad. Alright, chill. Because, like, Unfair Stamp gives you, like, a new win condition that you didn't have before, which is, like, really aggressive early game disruption. But it's like, if you're playing Prime Catcher, every deck plays Counter Catcher on Boss, or a lot of decks do, right? Every deck plays Energy. But no deck, like, has early... Like, Judge. Like, you can't afford to play Judge, but if every deck could play a Judge and play it on turn 2, they would love to. Dude, this hand is really good. Can I just wait for Candy Charizard here? Well, they could Candy knock out my guy, so I obviously can't wait for forever, but... What if I did something weird, like... Well, here's where I'd get Cleffa. I could have gone Air Balloon Retreat to Cleffa, Boss, Monkey Dory, pass. Actually, bossing the Monkey Dory is not even that good. Okay, I overvalued bossing the Monkey Dory, but... I don't know, man. Give me this guy. Alright, they don't have it. I run Unfair Stamp and go my Garchomp. Yeah, Unfair Stamp, yeah, Unfair Stamp feels super good. Unfair Stamp is just like broken. The card is just so good. And the thing with Unfair Stamp too, it has the thing about Unfair Stamp, unlike other aspects, it has like Prime Catcher. There's an argument for Prime Catcher as well. Unfair Stamp has constant synergy with all of your other cards throughout the game, or all your other supporters, right? And like the way that like you can boss to gust something up, and then also Unfair Stamp your opponent, right? So you disrupt them and you gust, which obviously you can do that with Iono Counter Catcher, but now you can also do it with Unfair Stamp plus other stuff, or you can research plus Unfair Stamp. You draw a bunch of cards, do a bunch of things, and then you hand disrupt your opponent still. Yeah, because I had the Candy Charizard in hand, I was like, oh, this seems pretty good to hold. I'll just go get Cleffa here. I don't know, now we're just kind of like... I could have got another Charmander, but Candy Charizard, if they do have Candy Blaziken, feels so bad. Dude, I don't even know what I'm doing at this point, man. Feels cooked. Stamp really good with Straight Paul not running Arvin. You should not play Stamp in Straight Paul. You should be playing Neo Upper Energy. I'm almost just like down to just get rid of these. Wait, Fez is also dude, fuck me, bro. Alright, so good thing I kept the air balloon. I'll get Fez. Alright, Iono. Mafita Milucha. I know they have an energy in hand, right? So like bossing here doesn't do anything. Alright. Remember when people thought Prime Catcher would be the only ace spec that saw play in any deck? Yeah. So is Zekrom just Copium? No, it's good in Miraidon. The question you could ask is Miraidon Copium? The Zekrom card is just a good card, but there was never a question on whether or not Zekrom would be a good card. It was always just going to be a good card. The question is there a deck that is good enough that makes it a good play? That was always the question. Losing my Charmeleon feels kind of bad if I already gave the red candy. But maybe I just do give it up. I do need to set up a Charizard towards the end of the game to like be able to 1 KO stuff, but I don't. What are we doing? Are we running? Just leaving my Hawlucha here? Is that what's going on? Dude, this is some kind of rude. What the heck? Dude. I have a Super Rod left, right? I mean, Monkey Dory is probably the thing I should grab here, actually, because that's going to be the hardest thing to find. I definitely... Do they ever have boss here? They could. I could, like, protect the energy this turn. I think I just get the Charmander here. I have Night Stretcher. I have a Charizard. What is my energy count? I have a lot of energy. Okay, we should be fine. I'm not attacking for a really long time because of the play they made, where they just left my Hawlucha here. Which I guess... My Air Balloon is in play, so like, honestly, the play doesn't seem terrible from them, but... A little sus. This play's a little sus. Are they cheating? Are they hacking? They could be. Oh shoot, I only have 1 Dragapult left. Oh my gosh, dude, this game is gonna be terrible. Alright, it's got it. Do you play Stamp and Bolt? You could. Like, yeah, you could. Cards that are good. And, oh, I did not think about that, dude. I just got chickened. Dude. Oh my gosh, bro. Leave me alone. Wait, what does it do? This card too, dude. I'm just gonna get dude. Holy shit. Winnable though. Winnable. So I hope this thing just no, because I could always like get Zard out. Stop the cap. I have a Dracloak left. They only have a 3-card hand. What? I feel like I know they have a Dark Energy in hand, so I think I gotta play that. I feel like I know they have a Dark Energy in hand. I'm not gonna go through the log and confirm, but knowing they have an energy in hand means I should play it this way, I feel like. I need Night Treacher. Please, Night Treacher for... Wait, no. Why do I think my Night Treacher's gone? It's not, okay. Whiffed. I mean, I could counter catcher, but how many counter catchers do I have left? I have 2. Stop them from taking a prize card this turn, I guess. Winnable. It's winnable, man. I swear. We can win this one still. We got this. Lock in. I mean, the first to get hit with an Inferno Kick Fury. This is not the first time. I've been Inferno Kick Fury before. So my given Charizard deck only has fire energy, but also has Pidgey. How do I let Pidgey do moves? Pidgey attacks for colorless energy. Colorless energy can be any energy type. So if the Pidgey has an attack that costs 2 colorless energy, you attach 2 fire energy to it, you can attack with the Pidgey because colorless is anything. Any type of energy fulfills the requirement for colorless energy. However, colorless energy does not fulfill the type of every type. So if you attach a colorless energy to Dreepy, it can't use Petty Grudge. But there's stuff like Luminous, which are like rainbow energy. So this provides everything. But if there's another special energy attached to the Pokemon that this is attached to, this only provides a colorless at that point. You appreciate the Prime Sub there. Lucian. Welcome to the Rat Pack. How you feel about Grim? It's pretty good. Do they actually have... Dude. Help! How long do you think you played before you started winning comps? I don't know. It doesn't matter. However long it took. Ooh, okay, and they did leave my Dragapult alone here. I think I do have fire energy on the bottom of the deck here. This is it. This is the comeback. I want to play this Ultra Ball. How many Luminous do I have left? All of them? I do need to use this before I... let's just use this first. That's fine. Nice. Wow, sick. They have a Monkey Dory set up here. So cringe. Dude, how do I win? I want to KO this guy. fine. It's fine. Gotta lock in, man. If we just lock in, we'll succeed. Sure, I'm sure of it. They always just say lock in. That's all you need to do. Through me. How do I spread this damage here? Do I want to minimize the damage they can put back to my side? Where do I place this damage here? 2, 2, 2. Maybe. What's your favorite questions to be asked? Good questions. Okay, I can set up a Charizard. We have the ability to set up a Charizard again. Did I burn a Poffin out of my hand? I shouldn't have, because that was like... Okay, I don't think I did. Right, please do not... Okay, thank goodness. Do not attack me with this Blaziken. I would have been pissed. Torchic running. Sure, that's fine. Favorite city in USA? I don't really have one, to be honest. You Ultra Balled it? That was before I IO'd, right? Or am I trolling? Yeah, it was before I IO'd, yeah. I do need a Luminous energy here. Maybe I should have held my Luminous. I don't know. Maybe I should have not discarded the Luminous. Oh, they didn't heal the Torchic. Oh, but they can just KO this guy next turn. Shoot. I need to boss this. All right, just give me the Luminous. Just give me the Luminous. Do I have to Iono into... No, because I have to gust this up. Do I have a counter catcher left? I do. Ugh. I have a Dragapult. I can get one, but then I don't boss. Gosh darn it. Why are these two cards so bad? Jet Headbutt? We could Jet Headbutt. Oh, is that the play? Jet Headbutt? That's so cringe. You might be cooking with that. I don't know, you're onto something. You're onto something. Oh, jeez. I have nothing left. Oh, cheese. Kill a Monkey plus Torchic? How? How do I do this? How do I do these things? Oh, I could have boss KO'd Monkey plus Torchic. I was like, dude, are you... Okay, you might have been cooking. You might have been cooking. Like, how is this impossible? You want me to do the impossible here? Vermilion Charizard. Vermilion Charizard energy? Probably 610. Yeah, now I have to headbutt. I have to headbutt. I'm down for the headbutt. I'm down for the headbutt. Alpha? Sure. Really cool. Cool fella. Yeah, I guess I could have gone boss. Yeah, boss KO Monkey Dory. KO Monkey Dory plus KO the Torchic. I kind of like this a little bit better, though, because it lets me develop my board. Wait, what? Oh, Fez. I was like, wait, what? They just nitrogen for the thing. But honestly, KOing the Monkey Dory there was pretty good, the more I think about it. Monkey Dory plus Torchic KO was actually pretty good. Because the Monkey Dories are pretty good here. Oh, they said they didn't heal the Torchic. That was the plan. That was the plan if I could have gotten a Luminous Energy. Because I have to be able to heal this. Because if I punch this for 200 and spread 6... Can they win with this play? Maybe they can. Yeah, I was hoping to get a Luminous, because then I could have healed 30 off this to this, and then KO this plus KO the Torchic, and then this wouldn't have died to just double Monkey Dory, moving 60 off this. But do we Rod the Pult, or is that dumb? We probably now we have to because they're gonna punch me. We have to Rod Pult, so the Rod's gonna get back like Dragapult, Charmeleon, Charizard, I think. Yeah. Careful with Fez attack. True, the Fez actually is a threat. Big threat, big threat. Oh wait, they're actually setting that up. They're actually going for it. Holy bro. Okay, okay, now I got the Luminous. Did they have game with Boss Commander? No, because they played Arvin to get the secret box, which got the boss. Oh, they have boss in hand? Wait, do I know the 2 cards in their hand? It's a Blaziken and a Dark Energy? Wait, boss. Oh no, they have Vessel Boss. Is it just Vessel Boss? They have Vessel Boss in hand. KO Fez. If I KO the Fez, spread the damage out 2/2/2. They can move 4 over. No, they went with Boss Vessel. I would lose to Boss Vessel then. How do I beat Boss Vessel? I don't know, Prey Angle? It has to be, right? Because if they have Boss Vessel in hand, they top deck, they get rid of... I bring up the Blaziken. They have energy in here, right? Yeah, I can't beat Boss Vessel unless I don't know. Okay. We get Charmeleon, Charizard, Dragapult. Oh, I could have TM Evo'd. Sure. Yeah, maybe I should have. No, I never even thought about it. Never considered it. Oh, I had a Charizard in the deck? Oh, I didn't need to get a Charizard. I could have gotten Halucha probably. Or Energy. Oh, I should have got Halucha for sure. I didn't think I had a Charizard in the deck. I mean, if they have energy, I just lose, right? There's nothing I can do about that. Do I even move the damage off this? If I move it off there, they can put it somewhere else. Do I want to evolve to Dragapult? Put on the chick? Doesn't matter though, right? Yeah, just heal it? Yeah, but then they get to just move it back, right? Why would I do that? I don't know. Yo, Torchic? No, I don't want to give them draw with Fez. I don't want to give them Fez draw. Move it to Torchic? Move it to Torchic and KO? No, I don't want to. I'm not attacking this turn. I'm not attacking this turn. I'm just passing, I think. I could move the 30, but I just don't need to move the 30. I'm just going to leave it there. Yeah, I should have gotten... I should have put Halucha back probably, or another Fire Energy. Not the second Charizard. I didn't realize I had a Charizard left in the deck. I thought that was my last Charizard. Oh my gosh. We're alive. We're alive. What do I KO here? I KO Fez still, because energy plus boss with Fez would KO my Monkey Door. Oh no, but energy plus boss. Oh, it has to be Fez. It has to be Fez, yeah. Yeah, it's always Fez. It's always Fez. Why retreat? Honestly, I don't have a good reason. I'm not gonna lie. Has to be Fez or you lose. Well, no, Fez cruising doesn't snipe KO anything. Oh, is Fez KOing Monkey when they have no damage on board? Because if they get boss plus energy, because Monkey's weak to dark. They boss plus KO it. Well, if I attacked with Pult there, I leave damage in play on their side of the field to work with, right? Maybe that would be bad. But true, I actually didn't need to. Easy dub, easy dub. Attach pass. Seems chill enough. Sure. Wait, is it true that Guardy got a regulation update? As long as you believe it to be true, it is true. You have all the powers in your hand. If you simply say no. So I was wondering, what is this boss saying rotation thing? I took a big sabbatical from the game and social media in general and just saw your tweets about it. Can I get a quick summary? Up until a week ago, boss would have rotated with the next rotation, but then they updated. They printed a new version of boss is being printed with an I regulation mark, which means it survives rotation for another 3 years. Is it is I last 3 years? It does last 3 years, right? Yeah, that's basically it. D's. Is there even a valid reason to play Pult Zard over Dusk Pult besides the Guardian matchup? Guardian matchup and Golden Gun matchup and the Golden Gun matchup and the Raging Bolt matchup are all better for this build over Dusk Pult. Not that they're like terrible for Dusk Pult, but they're just better for this build of the deck. But at that point, like, you could just play Charizard. That's what I'm feeling. It feels like why are we just not playing Charizard at that point? I don't know. That's how I feel about it. When I think about it, when I slow down and I think about it, I'm like, What? So are you a D's or Bofa guy? Both a D's. So would you sacrifice your left pinky for no boss reprint? My left pinky for no boss reprint. No. What do people use before boss? Other Gus effects. Before boss, we had Custom Catcher and Great Catcher. Before that, we had Guzma. Before Guzma, we had Lysander. Before Lysander, we had Pokemon Catcher with a flip. Before that, we had Pokemon Catcher without a flip. Before that, we had Reversal. Before Reversal, we had Luxray with Bright Look. I think there's something else with Luxray as well, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, we had Reversal back then as well, I think. When we had Bright Look, we also had Reversal. Is there a reason to be upset about no boss? You mean to be upset that there is boss? Well, it's just boring. We've had boss for so long. It's just boring. Yeah, that's it. It's boring and cringe. Are you boring and cringe? Then you're gonna love Boss's Orders. Not only is it cringe, it's also boring. Yep. Imagine if I played the what did I prize here? A Charmander? My own protection. This was almost a really good game for Cleffa, but it did turn around with how we drew them giving us Artisan. But it was almost a Cleffa game for sure, where it's like, man, I really wish I had Cleffa here. But actually, the TM Evo is pretty smooth, pretty clean. if you ask me. Wait, what did I prize? I prize a research. Double counter catcher? One counter catcher. Nice treasure? No, nice treasure's there. Dude, I'm like hella blanking on my last couple prize cards here. Do double GP Halooch. Okay, chill. That's a good squad. I like those guys. Very cool fellas. Prize a Charizard. No Dragapults. Candy 2 Ultra. Already got the Ultra Ball I prized. Oh, I have a counter catcher in my hand. It wasn't even counter catcher. Dude, what the fuck did I prize? Wait, what is it? Like, no memes. What the fuck? Stamp? No, Stamp's there. Dude, what did I prize? Am I losing my goddamn mind? Poffin? Oh, wait. Is it 2 Poffins? Oh, I prized 2 Poffins. God damn it. It's the card you're using as well. Lock the fuck in. All right. It seems fine. I mean, yeah, this like draw is like, seem better. Super out and no stretcher in there. Okay. Boss is fine as long as counter catcher rotates. IMO. Just. I don't know, it's just hard to explain. I don't know the best way to explain it. Like, Jake Gearhart probably does a better job. The idea of just boss, it's weird to call something unconditional when it's not, because boss's orders not only does it have to take up a card space in your deck, so that is a condition. It's a card, kind of finding the card on the turn doesn't really matter. Not only is a card that takes up a card space in your deck, which is true. It's a supporter. It takes up your supporter for turn as well. Like, it takes up all those things. But that's just not a sacrifice in the Pokemon TCG to do that. That's like the thing about boss's orders. It's not a sacrifice to put boss's orders in your deck, and it's not a sacrifice for your supporter for turn to be boss's orders as well. There's no sacrifice there. And you can't, your opponent can play around it in the sense that they know it has to be your supporter for the turn, but if you just play the Pokemon TCG, which we all do, we just know that's not a sacrifice. It's not like, oh my gosh, my opponent, if they want to use boss next turn, they have to play their supporter for turn? Oh, they'll never do that. They can't afford to do that. It's a supporter. It's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get boss because it's only their supporter for turn. I think boss is healthy when there's no supporter search. I don't think that matters. That's why we just see everyone playing 4 boss in a bunch of decks. Not every deck, of course, but we see a lot of boss in a lot of decks. The other thing, is there another thing? I don't even know if there is another thing. On top of that, but wait, there's more. What else is there? Was there anything else, actually? I had like one more thing I was going to mention. Oh yeah, in comparison to something like Counter Catcher, you don't have to draw prize cards, or you know when you're giving your opponent access to the gust. So like conditional gust is completely different. Like if boss rotated and Lissy's Appeal would be an option for a gust effect, but you don't have to put a basic on your bench. You can stop your opponent from being able to use their gust. You can't stop boss from being able to be played. Yeah. Well, this is pretty rude here, to be honest. This Scream Tail action. Oh. Oh, I don't really mind that too much. Seems fine. I feel like I want to counter catcher KO their Gardevoir, right? Just nuke that off the... Already down 1 Night Stretcher. Nuke the Gardevoir. I need like a card to Ultra Ball away, or how do I play this actually? I don't want to Ultra Ball any of these things in my hand. I want to Unfair Stamp as well. Dude, how do I play? I'm just going to do this first and hope I get a good card, right? I could use this first, I guess, and get a Dreepy out of the deck. But I wouldn't mind 2 Dreepies. Let's just get a Dreepy. Oh, I maybe wanted Monkey Dory, actually, right? No, I don't think I ever wanted Monkey Dory here. Actually, I take it back. Dude, what am I Ultra Balling out of this hand, though? Even if this becomes my supportive return. Wait, they're playing a non-Bravery Charm build, right? Maybe I just get rid of the Jamming Tower? Because this is really good. This is really good. Can I get rid of the Jamming Tower? Can I afford to get rid of the Jamming Tower here? It seems like they're playing a non-Bravery Charm build, so I think I can. And Artisan Honesty is pretty good for me as well. All right, let's do it. I'm locked in. I kind of don't want to grab a third energy here, unless I'm going to put it on my Chi-Yu. How many do I have in here? 3. How good is Chi-Yu as like an attacker, like as a option? I'm not attacking with Chi-Yu this turn. It doesn't seem that good. But see, like, it feels like to me like their best play is going to be snipe my Draclo. So if I put an energy there, I feel like he's just getting cooked. But I said this last time, and then we like came to the conclusion that was wrong. So honestly, I don't know about this. Monkey Dory, my Charizard might still be their best play, to be honest. Oops. Here we are. Ooh, do I hit him with it? I think I gotta hit him with it, right? Oh, my hand just kind of sucks, so that's kind of why I want to hit him with it. But do I put this Luminous on my Dracloak here? Because it's just going to get removed by the Screamtail, right? That's like always their play next turn. Not 100% of the time, but most of the time. I almost feel like I should not do that. I'm actually torn on this one. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Can't make me. My Charizard's just not dying here. Oh, I guess what am I doing though? Oh, maybe I did misplay then. Because what am I doing on my next turn if they just confuse my Charizard? Oh, Hawlucha plus Monkey Dory KO that? No, that's not even that good. Now I feel like I have to draw with Fez. My guy's about to die. I should have just put an energy on this thing, to be honest. I should just put energy in play. I'm just like playing too slow. All right, whatever, we got one now. Or I could have accelerated it to the Chi-Yu, right? I could have actually just put an extra energy on the Chi-Yu. Maybe that was a better play. So what was your conclusion on the best draw engine for Typhlosion? I haven't come to one yet. I haven't played Zoroark or the Tatsugiri build. Would you be more okay with boss reprint if Pokemon came out that stops supporter gusts? I'm just not. All I know is boss exists in the way it exists, and if it continues to exist in its current form, it's just boring. It's just boring. It's just like the same old thing. Think about how many games you've won by going boss for game. Think how many games you've lost by going boss for game. It's a really, really high number of games. And the gameplay just gets boring and repetitive after a long time. So it's kind of exciting. The idea of that going away was kind of exciting. However, it looks like that will not be the case. Obviously, they could start to design the game in a way that makes boss less of a thing. But they have to like do that and prove that, and they haven't proven that since they printed Boss's Order. So I've never seen someone so passionate about not wanting a card in format. Usually, you say you just focus on what is not what could be. What happened for you? What happened to you? What happened to you? Oh, well, I assume you're just trolling. I almost took your question seriously, but then I caught myself and I realized, nah. Do I just okay? Well, actually, what do I do here? I just go for another 2-prize knockout on the Mew, right? Like that just seems kind of good. Well, I can draw with this thing first. Hold up. Let me draw some cards first. Hold up. Boss Kirlia? I could kill Kirlia. Actually, is Kirlia the better play? Maybe Kirlia is the better play. You guys might be right. Nitrate to the Fire. Honestly, I'm kind of okay to just attach a Luminous, but yeah, Nitrate to Fire is probably a little bit better. No, because I actually want to get a Dracloak. I want to bench Dreepy. I want to bench Charmander, excuse me. And I want to get a Dracloak online. So I want them to pick between the Charmander and the Dracloak. I feel like that's better. And then attach a Luminous Retreat. Yeah, I like that a little bit more. Also because, like, Dracloaking into a Dracloak would be really, really good here. Having double Dracloak setup would be really, really nice. Artisan Monkey, Kill Scream? No, it does not. It has, I only have 2 damage on my side of the field. I whiffed. Dude, that's so unlucky. What the heck, man? I honestly probably want to keep the fire in the deck. Just give me the monkey. More Charmanding. Yeah, sure. Boss KO Curlia seems fine. I don't hate it. I also don't hate just going for 2 prize cards, but this like completely locks their options, so. In KO's with Stretcher to Mew. If I KO Mew, they can go... That's true. I guess they could have KO'd me with Mew. That would have been kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, if they want to go KO my Dracloak again, I guess that's fine. I just get to use Fez for 3 more cards. Also, something you can use Hawlucha Monkey to kill Screamtail. I only have 1 bench space. I can't do that. Otherwise, that would have been a reasonable play to suggest. I don't know how they implement it, but do you think they'd ever create cards that counter/negate the effects of boss? I don't know. I don't really think about... All I think about is what... I don't like think about what ifs. I don't think about what they could do. All I concern myself is what they do. That's all I put my time thinking into. Thoughts on the deck until now? It's a deck, that's for sure. Definitely confirmed, 100%. No shot, bro. I think Guardy should be run. Probably without Jellicent, but I still need to actually play more games with the deck. What is more exciting, new cards coming out or the next deck you play? New cards coming out for sure. Jelly seems bad. Yeah, Jelly seems like it's cool. The build is definitely... It just feels like it's the worst way to play Guardy, but the Jelly build of Guardy is good, I think. What's your opinion on 3 prizers added back into the meta? I don't care. I don't have an opinion on future formats. It's just in this deck indeed has 60 legal cards. Confirmed. When we get mega cards, the format will feel good or it'll feel bad. That's it. All I am is a thumbs up or a thumbs down guy. It will be good or it will be bad. I'll give it a thumbs up or I'll give it a thumbs down when I play with it. Anything can be done well and anything can be good if it's done well. 3 prize Pokemon aren't inherently bad. Bad Pokemon TCG formats are bad. What am I looking at here? Oh, there I know. Not anything. Well, there's the boss there, I guess. Or do I want to super out anything back into the deck first? Maybe Dreepy Fire Dracloak? Seems reasonable. And then we get the Dreepy, right? Dreepy. Do I just win with Candy Charizard? I feel like I just win with Candy Charizard, right? Boss is also pretty good, right? But actually, what do I boss here? If I boss KO the Ralts, they push up Screamtail, they snipe again and bench another Ralts, right? Oh wait, that's their last Ralts. They're down 1 Night Stretcher, 1 Super Rod, so they still have a Night Stretcher left. I could have just not taken that, and they could have just Iono KO the active. How many rare candy are they down? They're down 1 rare candy. I could boss KO Fez, but I don't have another attacker set up. So then things could still get weird. Yeah, I actually just don't know how to play this, to be honest. They don't have another boss to chase another role. It's in the deck, but I don't know if I'll find it. I kind of like Iono KO active, to be honest. Or boss KO 2 prizer. Oh. Whoa. Wait, no, this is never the play, right? No, it could be the play. It could be the play. Wait, actually, could this be the play? The more I think about it, I feel like this is never the play. I think I've made an error here. All right, punch. Boss Ralts is best play. I don't think I agree with that. Because they just go Iono KO Dracloak again. And then I'm in the exact same spot where I need a boss. And I'm not guaranteed to have a boss. I feel like developing my board more would have been nice. But there's not that much to have developed on my board. If I could have somehow got Candy Charizard KO active, that's 100% what I would have done. What about Boss Jelly so you can find Candy Zard next turn? What does it matter, right? If they have Jelly in the active, I probably just win. Thoughts on quad Pika winning worlds in 2 years? It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy times. Boss Fez seemed best. How many cards do they have in their hand? But Boss Fez seemed okay. I don't know. It just all seemed okay. You think this is the better build of Pulse or the Nor build? Not this build. Okay, well they found the Candy Guardy, unfortunately. Even Ralts leads to Guardy Mew attack. That's fine. I really don't care if they're Mew attacks, I don't think, here, to be honest. They do not want to leave a 2-prizer in the active if they can avoid it. If I knew knocking out the 1-prizer always led to a 2-prizer, or potentially led to a 2-prizer in the active if they found the Guardy, then I think I would always make this play. Because I want a 2-prizer in the active. That's what I want. I'm down for this. Pretty sure you can't Candy Zard with Jelly active? Yes, but if Jelly is in the active, I literally win the game because the Jelly can't kill my Charizard. Are Luchin Chiyu worth it in your eyes? Yes. In this deck, yeah. The bigger issue with going after Ralts is that if that was your last gust, it might be hard to close out the game. It wasn't my last gust. I still had 1 gust left. But yeah, it wasn't my last gust. I still had 1 boss left. But this also leaves the opportunity for Counter Catcher to be active as well. Like now I can maybe Counter Catcher as well. The more I think about it, the more I like this play, to be honest. So what is the best Pult variant in your opinion? Straight Pult or Pult Nor? Would you ever play Crustle? Sure, why not? I mean, this is annoying, though. Can I win the game this turn? Unlikely, right? I'll just go for the flip here. Just go double Dracloak attack. That feels like the best play here. Wait, did I have Charmeleon? Nope. That's pretty good. Don't mind that. Oh, I already played a supporter. Heads. Is Ethan Typhlosion the best deck for Donkey sequencing to master? Sure, go for it. That's the only respectable, that's the only like reasonable answer to those questions. Lock in. I don't know why they didn't put the damage on the Dreepy with Monkey Dory, then they could have set up game next turn. Maybe their Devo's prized, or it's already been discarded. No, it's not in the discard pile. Wait, they can double Monkey, no, you're right. Yeah, they can't do it anymore. Wait, could they draw 3 prize cards next turn? I don't think you're... oh, no, yeah. If they had put it on this track, look, they could have gone, like, Snipe Knockout. Actually, they might be out of recovery. Yeah, they're down both... They're down Super Rod and both Nitroger, so they can't get the Screamtail back. And they've used both Counter Catcher. Did they deck out? No. That would have been funny, though. What circumstances you use Chiyu? To KO Ogre Pawns and something else that I forgot, but you KO those as well. Ogre Pawns and... Oh, they are devoing this turn. Oh, wait, they're gonna... Oh, shoot, do I lose? Wait, now I think I lose. They get one... Oh, they only get one prize card. Oh, but they... No, but they get one prize card, but then don't have a way to win next turn. Okay, I don't lose. Never mind. I was like, hold on. But it's not scary at all, is it? Oh, no, maybe it is scary, because maybe they can... They get double monkey next turn plus attack. Oh, this is a little scary, actually. Okay, now it's not scary because they put it on the wrong Pokemon. They had to put it on the Charmander because the Charmander is the least... Oh, no, but I can't evolve this to a Dragapult. What do I need? Oh, boy. I need, like, Boss Candy, right? Yeah, Boss Candy. Oh, Boss always wins me the game. I think I can trap their Fez. Boss Candy? Sure. So sacrifice Charmander? Ooh, wait, no, I always push this, though. If they commit both Monkey Dora uses here, then I can push Fez and they can't KO Fez, right? Why does that actually lead to a win condition for me, though? Not that leads to a win condition for me. Alright, what's on the bottom of my deck? Nothing good. Alright. Boss Candy. Here we go. Candy. You have energy? Yeah, we have, yes. I check my prize cards. Every freaking time. I don't whiff. Holy shit. Right, just in case I don't have energy. I was just never able to, but they also, I don't think they could move their Fez there. So if I literally draw a boss, I'd also just win the game. Because they had 3 Dark, 7 Psychic, all recovery in the discard pile. So boss Fez, every time I've gone first, I have not opened. I'm pretty sure every time I've gone first, I have not opened Poffin. I don't need it every time. Only like 1 or 2 times. I think he's the best 1-prizer deck now. Typhlosion. We can just go Candy Pult and just like start swinging. I don't know what deck they're playing. Sure escape. We're still complaining of Candy Pult. Bro, don't talk to me, bro. Do not talk to me right now. Never mind, my opponent's literally impounding. Pathetic. I should probably leave that. I think I just discard the Charmander, right? I think I can only get in trouble for mentioning it, so. Dude, no fire energy? Are you kidding me, man? What is this deck at this rank? I mean, there's nothing like of a. Oh, dude, they're playing. Dude, what the cringe? I guess I only got rid of a Charmander, but still pretty cringe. Pretty cringe. Oh, brother, what the cringe is going on here? We got a Chi-Yu for them. Nice thick crab, brother. My Team Evo isn't in there. I don't know, maybe we do some weird stuff here. How much do I care about air balloon mobility versus just harder treating my active here? Is Chi-Yu our only answer here? It is, right? Well, I can punch him with the other Charmeleon if I ever can find that, but... You think Joltik has a place in other decks after Miraidon rotation? I have no clue. Don't ask me questions about future formats. Yo, what's up, episode? Monkey Dory. Alright, I'm chilling. I don't know if my second candy is prized. That's something I actually have to figure out here, to be honest. We'll be figuring it out soon, I guess. Let me check off this, actually. It is in there. I could just go up there and start using combustion, right? We're chilling. I thought you were changing decks. That's what I thought as well. Destroy this stupid crab, Azul. I'm on it. I'm on it. Don't worry. I'm cooking. Crab's down. We're cooking this fool. Want to arm for the candy? Do I KO it? Yeah, I don't KO it. Oh. Okay, now I do KO it. What HP this crab got? Minus 100, 120. What does this guy do? 50? I have to do. This is like such a huge commitment, though. Then my charge is gonna get stuck by boss because I don't have that many energy. I think I have to wait for the Chi-Yu threat. I think I literally have to wait for the Chi-Yu threat. I mean, if I top like a fire energy, I'll just go up there and start using Phantom Dive, to be honest. I'm just gonna start Phantom Diving and force him to play the game, but... Or not. Even though printed super strong Mega Blaziken that will deal 400 damage in combo with the regular Blaziken and win World in 2027? Most definitely. That has to be. That's the only real answer to anything. Just gotta happen, man. Just gotta happen. Oh, they gave, dude. Oh no, they gave me the Artisan. You fool! You fool! I cannot believe you've done this. Actually, I don't know if I leave this guy unevolved, to be honest. I'm definitely getting rid of Dreepy. I can get rid of these two for sure. Chi-Yu on deck. Monkey Dory's good too. Nice. Because they're just better at beating a Pult deck, basically. Alright, well now that we have this hand, it's a dub. It's a dub, it's a dub. Kinda get surprised. Everybody Poffin, Night Stretcher. Ooh, super odd prized. Shouldn't be a huge deal though, to be honest. Alright, Badoo's here. Double Charmander. Oh, actually, do I play this slower and go into Badoo? I feel like I actually go into Badoo here. Because they had like a... their start was not that slow, actually. No, maybe I don't. Maybe I take it. I'd probably just TM Evo out my side, to be honest. 4-3. Could Badoo here? Would also save my energy attachment for turn, which would be interesting because I can get into a Dragapult sooner without Charizard. Because I'm not even TM Evoing out a Get 3 Badoo instead, and then just Badoo this. Yeah, maybe that is better, to be honest. Yeah, maybe that is better. Just go 3 plus Badoo. Oh, I prize a rare candy. Or is it in the hand? No. Oh, unfair stamp prized? Sure. Oh, no, it's in my hand. I'm still just unsure, to be honest. This is Team Evo. We could do some like crazy like candy Charizard attack with Dragapult next turn or something, to be honest. Which would be kind of sick. Would you ever stream any other games, Azul? Potentially. Are you excited for the new Mega Badoo card that item supporter tool and Pokemon locks for 380 damage? Unlocks your opponent's prize cards? Yeah, it's gonna be sick, bro. It's gonna be legendary. I'm so excited. We could possibly KO the active plus a Roselia off the bench. We'll see. We'll see what happens on this turn. Arven's Pult or no tool Pult better? Not sure. After playing with the Arven Pult deck, the deck did feel pretty good, to be honest. Even up against other Pult decks, the deck was kind of sick. I was a pretty big fan of that deck. Pretty cool deck. I don't hate. Well, no, we could, depending on what we draw, we could play Arven here, I guess. I just need the candy now, right? Or the Arven, most likely. Okay, closer. Pieces are coming together. Can we get the candy? Never lucky. I could have always to a Charmeleon. I could Badoo. I could get Candy Charizard and just attack them, which is what I want to do. I just want to get Candy Charizard and then attack them. I can just play item and see what we get, and then we just go from there. Best. Not evolving to the worst part about this is not evolving to the Charmeleon feels slow, but maybe we draw back into an Ultra Ball. Yeah, like there we go. But now I want to get Badoo and I want to Badoo them. Badoo for turn instead. What yeah, if I'm not, because I don't want to leave Fez in the active. Yeah, just Badoo him. I don't need Charizard next turn. I guess I just need a Fire Energy, so it's like fine. Gee. You can make a Greninja deck good? No. The deck's not competitive, I don't think. There's a ceiling for every deck. Like there is a best way to play max, and there's like a max potential for every deck. But I don't think you like. No, I don't think the deck will ever be competitive. Well, this format, future formats, who knows? But yeah, I don't think the deck's competitive this format. They've got they kind of just got a lot of squad over there, you know. So it's got They're doing a lot of stuff. Yo, chill. Why you gotta? You don't just. It's not necessary, man. Like you don't have to do this. What if you just didn't? Leave me alone. It's not necessary. Fuck. All right. This next turn, if we can get Hawlucha, KO Roselia plus KO this, that is the play for sure. Otherwise, I'm gonna get one hit by this guy. I'm not trying to get one hit. I have boss currently, so I just get Fire Hawlucha. So I check for the Lokes first, I think. Do a couple Loke checks. Well, I got my energy, but oh boy, man, this is not looking good. Maybe this Dragapult just has to be the sacrifice, to be honest. I could bench a Streepy. I can't, like, Monkey Dory and Hawlucha seem like powerful options. No, I don't want to bench a Streepy because I could draw into counter catcher Hawlucha. Yeah. What's your favorite penguin? Bro, you already know what it is. The purple one. There's a couple things I want here. I mean, we'll figure it out. It's coming together. I think I'm just smacking them. Screw it. Oh my, dude, this is so bad. They don't have any Gabite in play. Whatever, we're smacking. Maybe we should put 6 here, but it's fine. We'll be okay. I believe. New to Pokemon, but I've already heard you mention Hawlucha in critical scenarios every time I popped in today. Why are they so good? I mean, it just gives us plays. Like, right now, Dragapult does 6 damage counter. We put 6 on the Roselia, it survives with 10 HP, but if we got Hawlucha here, then Hawlucha would KO it. So just like, yeah, it spreads damage. It's like a little bit more, it gets us over the top in a lot of scenarios for Dragapult. Yeah, it gets Dragapult over the top in a lot of scenarios. Actually, this scenario is still fine, to be honest. We'll see what they do on their turn. I've only been playing about 8 months. How likely is it for someone to have a secret sauce or cook up something innovative with existing cards? Newer types like Grim or additions like Genesect / Jellicent have felt like they are known weeks before they even came out in Japan, let alone saw any play. Generally, there is a decent amount of innovation every single tournament from top players. Top players generally innovate pretty often. Okay, this is interesting. They're putting themselves on odd prize cards here, which seems terrible. I don't know why you'd ever want to put yourself on odd prize cards. Oh, I guess they can just go, they can look for one hit? I don't know. They can't do that. They could do that, actually. They could look for one hit. Okay. I'm not going to let them do that, though. It's like so hard for them to ever do that, though. It's so easy for me to take that away from them. I mean, I literally have boss KO, but I think I don't do that. Well, actually, I could find... Let's dig first, because if I find unfair step, I could go boss plus unfair. Okay, the question is, what do I counter catcher? I could KO this, and this. If I get Hawlucha. So I could go... How many Ultra Ball do I have left in the deck? 1 plus Hawlucha. Nah, we always get there, right? So go counter catcher, this fraud. And they could want to KO me with this, but I don't think I care if they do that, to be honest. I actually have a ton of boss left. I can definitely cycle this, Ultra Ball away this boss plus a bad card here. What is the bad card here? Probably the Monkey Dory, right? The Fire Energy being in the deck is good for follow-up Dragapult or a Charizard later. Wait, what if Lelouch is prized? We do need to find a Charmander here now and bench a Charmander, though. So Charmander can 1-KO their other guy. Oh, wait, I played Jamming Tower as well. What the heck? Oh my gosh, what the heck, man? What do I got on my prize cards there? Super Rod. So throw this down here. I have Nitrate left still as well. I don't think Monkey Dory's gonna come up, so I should like Super Rod back. Charmander, Charmeleon, Fez. Cause I still have 4 basic. No, 3 basic fire. Maybe not Charmeleon, because I still have. I could get a rare candy off the prize cards and have a rare candy in the deck, right? Yeah, so maybe just like Fez, Charmander. In case they chase the Charmander, would that be the reason I'm doing this? Because I already have a Charmander in the deck, but increase my odds of finding Charmander. But what about this Fire Energy? Is this thing even cool? What do we do? What do we think about this Fire Energy? It's like not necessary, right? It seems overkill. I don't think I need this energy, but I should get something then, right? Monkey Dory just in case I need it. No, maybe just the fire. Okay, sure. I just want a Charmander here. Charmeleon would have been, I don't know, we should have so many. Charmeleon just feels bad, to be honest. The Charmeleon just feels like super slow, but honestly, maybe I should. Well, yeah, I just don't, because I think I'm going to want the Charizard. I want the Charizard next turn. If I don't get it that turn, then I'll definitely be able to find it the turn after, so it feels unnecessary to play for it. Aren't really secret decks anymore. Larger player base plus social media have largely eliminated them, and so you'll just see some tweaks on existing decks. Yeah, there's still innovation. There's still a lot of innovation. The best players in the game are always innovating, playing better builds, a better list than everyone. Yeah, so I mean that happens like every single tournament because the meta is always shifting and changing. But like, yeah, obviously the big archetype things are like obvious on set release, but it's not like they were like in the past. It's not like they were super hidden either. As well. If I KO the Rose Raid. What do I actually want to play this, to be honest? What they counter catcher? Maybe I just go bench Charmander plus Badoo. Like hand it up Charmander Badoo them. If I punch with this guy, I could die. What if I boss KO a Rose Raid though with Dragapult and put the other 6 here? They could KO me with Monkey Dory energy. I haven't seen a Monkey Dory from them yet. I don't know if they play Monkey Dory. They could. Huh. Well, there's the boss play if I whiff, I guess. Look, headbutt the Rose Raid. No, that can't be the correct play. There's no way. No hand disruption card, man. What? I say I have down a lot of my Arvins. I'll just say at least give me an Arvin for the unfair, but I mean, they could easily have like Energy Boss in hand and then just KO my, what's it called, if I don't KO this. Does it have to be bench Charmander Boss? What about bench Charmander Boss and then just Itchy Paw in it? That's for unfair? I don't think that's worth it because then I just lose to the Fez dying. It's also not guaranteed. I think it just has to be Boss KO, Rose Raid, and Prey, to be honest. could Itchy Pollen. That's the only thing I'm thinking is I could just Itchy Pollen the active here. Seems bad though. Well, because then they could just have a Tatcher Tree boss, not nuke, right? I just don't know if they play Monkey Dory. We haven't seen any Monkey Dory pieces at all. I guess we'll just find out if they play Monkey Dory. Yeah, we'll just find out if they play Monkey Dory then. Sure. Probably just all here. So I could, like, if they... but I have no bench space, so I guess that doesn't matter. Oh, Chi-Yu was my other prize card. I think my last prize card is Counter Catcher here. Monkey Dory. If they play Monkey Dory, they definitely have it here. For sure. There's no way they don't have it. Okay. So I need a boss. This is cycling me. Oh, did I put my boss on the bottom off the draft? Oh, okay, never mind. Roselia's means no Monkey Dory, I think. That's probably a pretty good read, yeah. Oh, boss for a game again. Yeah, let's get it. Oh my gosh, he's done it again. He got the boss and he won the game. What deck was he playing? Who cares? He had boss for game. 7th boss's orders. Oh my goodness. Insane dumb. Another 3 years. Another 3 years.